Yes, yes, Troy just went to Lowe's. It's not haunt related, it's actually work related. I mean, my real job. The one I get paid for. Hi, baby. Alright, guys, home from work, happy. Baby's here. Lori Lee is working her butt off in the kitchen to make an awesome meal. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. Say something funny.
I got nothing.
Oh. Alright, guys, so, okay, so, hey. I mentioned it yesterday that I wanted to do this. Can we do it tonight? Oh, I guess I should clarify, huh? What we should do.
Yeah.
That over there, the Walking Dead board game. Can we play that tonight? Please, 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 please. Can we?
Yeah, we can try. Yeah.
Oh, let me see the Kermit. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. Are you ready?
Oh, be nice to him.
Let me see the Kermit.
Reminds me of my mom.
Oh, let me see the Kermit. All right, guys, are you ready? It's a Muppet Show with our very special guest star, me! Yay! Didn't know I can impersonate Kermit, did ya? Ha.
At this point, guys, I want to do a compilation vlog simply because, I don't know, when you sit here and edit this, it's hard to edit a vlog on the night that you work. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to share this with you guys, going through some of the scare clips. Every once in a while, you will come across a clip that there's really awesome audio and things being said. I encourage you guys to put cameras in your haunt because when you go back and you review the footage, it's kind of like a football team sitting there and, you know, looking over their plays and thinking what can be done differently, what worked, what didn't. You know, basically you're critiquing your own haunt. So if you can do this, even if you don't put them on YouTube or whatever, use them for yourself. Use them to listen to the audio of what people are saying. When you hear stuff like this, it really makes it all worth it. So take a listen.
Ooh, this is cool. How do they even do this in their backyard?
That's just so sweet. I have about an hour and 40 minutes in this first. This is a clip of one night. So this right here is a clip of another night. So this one right here is 3 hours. So I have about 5 hours material left to go. And as you can see, this other one is like really, really dark. And so I'm going to have to play with that one too and see what happens. When I train my haunt actors, when we have our actors meetings and when we go over things, it's really hard for me to explain to them when to pop out or when to scare. The best thing that I tell them is to listen to the previous rooms and then you get a feel for what happens, who's coming and when are they coming. That's the big thing. When is the next group of people coming? And I tell my actors to listen to the rooms before then. And Austin's position right here as the Scarecrow was no exception because you could hear the drop panels. You could hear the flash cracker, so you know that the people were going through the maze. You could kind of gear, you know, just from the time of between the panels and the flash cracker, how long it took them to go through there. So you had the first flash cracker, the second flash cracker, and then you had the lady at the mirror, the haunted mirror, and then you knew that they were there, they were in your area and time to scare. So when you train your haunt actors, remind them about that. Tell them to tune in, use their instincts, and tune in to what's happening before they get to their area.
I won't be surprised if I call this vlog or title it the days of editing, because that's what I'm doing. So anyway, it's the next day, I'm at work, and I just had this really weird thought, or actually it was a question. I think it's so interesting that words or phrases that are used around us every day and we just like roll with it and kind of ignore it. On the radio, I was listening to a McDonald's commercial and they were like, a la carte. And I'm like, what the hell does a la carte mean? I mean, maybe I'm just ignorant. I don't know. Post it down in the comments if you know without Googling it, but I did Google it. Here's your educational segment of the day. A la carte means items ordered separately from a menu. So if you go to a restaurant and let's say they have like like roast beef and French fries and a platter, that's not a la carte. If they have like French fries, like fast food restaurants, like French fries, a burger, a shake, all this stuff, that is a la carte. So I don't know why it's so important or anything, or why I'm even telling you, because it's probably kind of boring, but I thought it was kind of interesting, and now I know. If you don't film it, you ain't got it. Off of work, and rainy, and very rainy, and floody. It's floody outside.
Oh God, I never get tired of that though. That always makes it a good day. There's a baby in the window. There's a baby in the window. Well, I wish I would have filmed it, but it's all gone now. It's just a memory. I come home to an awesome home-cooked meal. I mean, look at this, guys. It's gonna make you hungry. Green bean casserole, homemade mashed potatoes, chicken roast, and biscuits. Turkey. My bad. Turkey roast. And I don't know what I did to deserve a meal like this, but I need to find out because I need to do it again. Say something funny. He's saying something funny. I wonder how he's going to be when he gets older and he realizes that he's growing up and like on the internet.
I'm like, Daddy, oh my God, I cannot believe you did this.
That can go one of two ways, either good or the opposite of good. Okay, so Lori Lee got some stuff on film today, which I'll throw in right now.
So this is what Phoenix does. What are you doing to that balloon? Get it. Get it. Get the balloon. Aw, you're gonna give me hugs? Aw. Oh, you babies. Do you see the baby? Look right here. Can you see the baby? Do you see the baby? You see the baby in there? But right now, I'm filming Phoenix watching himself being filmed.
Right.
Figure that out. He said I had enough washing myself. I love Daryl. Wear an appropriate shirt.
Aha. Oh yeah. So she just got through going into the Walking Dead game and setting it up. Do you guys realize that you have to set up a new game? Get everything like out of plastic wrap and set up and whatever.
I wonder why Daryl's not one of the main characters. And I bet you don't even know who that is.
You were right. I do not know who that is.
That is Andrea's sister, Amy, who got killed in season 1.
Oh, sad panda. But look at Carl, though. I was looking at Carl. It's like, oh my gosh, he's grown so much.
The only ones left is Glenn, Carl, and Rick. Out of all these.
Yeah, that was before Michonne.
They should do an updated game. This would be season 1 through 3. They should do season 4 through 6, another one.
Oh, he wants to play too.
Or just make silly noises on it.
Back to editing, and here you guys go. Here is your auditory clip of the night that makes haunting worth it.
We should make a haunted house at my house next year. I know, right?
How cool is that? We should make a haunted house at my house next year.
I knew it! How long did it take? How long did it take?
And then they asked how long it takes to make it. How cool was that? And that was in the corn maze, so they were asking Austin those questions. Freaking awesome. Haunt the world. Oh my gosh. It's just been raining like cats and dogs outside, and all of a sudden I saw a flash, but I didn't think anything of it, and then like maybe 30 seconds later, it rattled the house. That was awesome. Alright, cock, here we go. Warrior Haunt. I know everyone is going to ask Troy, where did you find those sounds? I did mention that yesterday I found the one sound at freesound.org. The other one with the bushes I made. And I still have a voiceover to do with that also. Tarkus Head, not marking the 13th floor in a building was a tradition based on a superstition about the number 13. I don't think they do that anymore. Actually, they do. Approximately 85%. I researched it. And partly in thanks to Emerald Gypsy Heart, who gave me a link to get the juices flowing. Yeah, so approximately 85% of buildings still do not mark the 13th floor. Some of them do, like a 12A, 12B. But yes, it's based on superstition, and either the architect or the building builder or the owner of the building is the one that decides on whether or not to put that on the elevator. Andrew Stoop. Hi, me and my friends do a haunt every year, and I always watch your videos, so thanks for all the inspiration. You're welcome. Also, could you please try and do more do-it-yourself how-to vids, because every year we work on about a $75 budget, so we're always looking to save money. Absolutely. I've been mentioning it for a long time. There's 2 tutorials that I am going to do, hopefully before West Coast. One of them is a motion sensor switch, using like the $15 motion sensor that you can pick up at Lowe's, and the other one is the palette tutorial on basically how to put palettes together, which is really easy. So yes, I will. Adam Owens, sometimes if you mess with the contrast of the video clips, the picture will come out better. Yes, that's what I did with the one to make it a little bit brighter. So I did tweak it and peak it a little bit. Adam goes on to say that he's building a top secret prop, and then he tells us about it. It's an old filing cabinet, cutting it apart to make it into a scare prop where someone hides inside and pops out. Very cool. Be very cautious though. If it's a metal filing cabinet, then there's sharp edges on there. You don't want anybody getting cut. That would suck. Jordan Winton, I could see some of the video in your glasses. Did you watch Bates Motel last night? It was awesome. Unfortunately, I did not, but it's cool that you guys look at the reflection of my glasses. And for some reason, there used to be a time where I would vlog where I'd actually take them off, but it's just easier to leave them on. And Emerald Gypsy Heart, again, thank you for the link on that. Albany Haunt, California. I get it. Larry, Impractical Jokers. Love that show. Yes, Larry! It's a running joke here, too. Branson Haunted Hills. Cool sounds. Thank you. And Tina Baz. I believe it's just superstition to have a house number or floor 13. Yes, it is. Any chance you can give us a name and author of the book about the asylum, as we are in Florida in October, so we could try and get a copy. We're actually in Washington State, so Florida wouldn't have a copy. Cheers, dude. Sweet screams from Baz. Same to you. Happy haunting. And I'll try to figure out... Hold on a second. This is it right here. It's just entitled Lakewood by Steve Dunkelberger. And there's the cover right there. And basically the overview of the 20 square mile expansion of blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it talks about Fort Steilacoom. Became a stronghold of American interest before, during, and after the Indian War of 1855 to 1856, and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it tells about Fort Steilacoom, the mental hospital, the barns. They had pictures of the old barns there when all of them were still erect and everything. So, anyway, that's that. There's the information, because if I didn't do it now, I'd forget. So, anyway, guys, happy haunting. See you tomorrow.
But while you were waiting, were y'all well? But while you're waiting...